Now let us discuss further about the PAM solutions. PAM solutions are provided for cloud infrastructure, applications, on-premise assets, and privileged access governance. Let's proceed to understand the different market challenges and the associated solutions offered by Saviynt PAM. Addressing the privileged access governance, challenges such as no built-in governance or integration with third-party solutions to provide basic governance and attestation are observed in other traditional PAM tools. The Saviynt PAM solution is a converged platform with IGA that provides governance and segregation of duties as well. A challenge such as who manages the system, who has access to the infrastructure, or the audit database can be questions that arise in the other PAM solutions. Saviynt PAM solution is a fully managed SaaS solution, which is FedRAMP authorized as well, and we have total control on who manages what data, how much is the data being used for, what is the data required for, etc. For a challenge such as the inability to check compliance against regulations, Saviynt PAM solution ensures compliance against industry benchmarks and frameworks. Moving on to address the PAM needs for IaaS providers. As we all understand, the cloud is dynamic and ephemeral. The traditional approach of periodic scanning requires more time and effort to onboard the services, which also substantially increases the risk, which is a challenge. Saviynt PAM solution provides automatic and real-time discovery of workloads at scale with a simplified onboarding process and the enforcement of policies and workflows applied. Another challenge can be the lack of visibility into permissions within the IAM roles, which can sometimes lead to over-permissioned accounts. Over-permissioned accounts or misconfigured cloud resources can lead to data breaches or attacks, whereas the Saviynt PAM solution ensures there's visibility into the granular privileges and relationships across the cloud infrastructure. We have a 360 degrees visibility into the cloud risk with mapped controls. It can be challenging to lock down varied interfaces that are available to access the cloud workloads for the other PAM solutions, but the Saviynt PAM solution offers all-around security covering all interfaces such as console, API, serverless functions, command line, DevOps tools, etc. Let's move on to addressing the PAM needs for applications. The lack of privileged access controls for business applications can be a challenge. Saviynt PAM solution is a policy-based privileged session management for any application that is connected. It handles the session recording and activity monitoring, which helps with the audit purpose as well. The proliferation of privileged access due to static accounts or standing accounts getting accumulated over time and with over-permission access being shared by users without any fine-grained access in place can affect organizations. But the Saviynt PAM solution provisions time-bounded access to any account with only the required privileges or the least privileges that will be given for the privilege activity. Users can also use prepackaged roles or role-based access along with just-in-time access elevation. The inability to prevent segregation of duty and other risk violations while granting elevated access can be a challenge. However, the Saviynt PAM solution offers flexible segregation of duties and a policy engine that identifies risks and enables approvers to make informed decisions. Addressing the PAM needs for on-premises. Traditional PAM tools focus on shared credential management. However, Saviynt PAM solution provides a just-in-time access methodology with which ephemeral accounts can get created for a particular task with the least privileges that are required to complete the task. Complex infrastructure required to support PAM tools can be a challenge with the other PAM solutions in the market, but the Saviynt PAM solution provides a zero-footprint architecture, which means users do not need to have any additional jump box or proxies or any application host or Bastion host required to be able to get connected to the target. Saviynt provides a zero-footprint architecture, so the user does not need any additional infrastructure or tools to connect to the target for privileged access. The focus on centralizing credentials can be a challenge in the other PAM solutions, but Saviynt PAM solution focuses on taking care of credential management, ensuring that the passwords are rotated as per the policy and as and when the credential accounts are used to check out the credentials. And when any accounts are not required, it focuses on disabling them as well. These are all few of the challenges observed in the other PAM solutions in the market for which we've discussed about the Saviynt PAM solutions offered.